Here, we'll turn the flash on for you. I was going to film in complete darkness. Let's try that. See that? It's broad daylight out. But because of the way I got these windows blacked out and everything, it's like a tomb in here. I'm like a vampire. I'm sleeping during the day. I had to turn the flash back on. Anyway, yeah, I got the windows all blacked out now the way I want. The side curtains I used to use, I just use those when I want the doors open in a park somewhere. I could hang them with the sliding doors open and keep the bugs out with the curtains and get some airflow. And I'll have those black curtains hanging up both sides, but for now I like it the way it is. It's actually spacier the way I got it now because I got all the way to the door now. Curtains seem to be in the way a little bit, and I had stuff over here, had a chair laying over here that I use as a recliner outside, but I never really used it, so I decided to get rid of it. I didn't get rid of it, I just put it away someplace. And my little peephole right there. I'm actually parked out of Planet Fitness. I'm right in front of them, actually. And sorry about the toes. I need a pedicure. But I woke up feeling kind of out of it today. Not really feeling motivated. Went to the gym yesterday, worked out a little bit. Even those don't feel that good anymore. That energy level just isn't there anymore that I used to have. Actually, I don't know if I really ever had energy level, but it was better when I used to work out. It just doesn't seem the same. And I think I woke up with mini COVID again. I get these really bad headaches when I think I got it. Last time I burst a vessel in my head or something. I had blood in my eyes. And I was hurting for like 2 weeks. And it was a few weeks after I got vaccinated. So I don't know if it's from the vaccine or what's going on. But it seems to come back every now and then. I always feel like I'm getting exposed to COVID. And my body's kind of getting used to it. It always ends up with this pressure in my head. Really bad headaches. I'm thinking about life in general and my master plan of escaping the U.S. for a different place. Maybe not a better place, but maybe where people are more real. Or what I should say is people are perfectly fine. They're real. Here or wherever you go, they're real. They have their own lives. I think that's what it is. I think after reaching middle age is what I'm discovering is you're like a forgotten person in this society as a man. You're like barely noticed. I've been going to various restaurants in town and some of them multiple of times. And I'm not even on a first name basis with anybody outside of one place. One or two of the bartenders know me, but that's about it. But I've gone to the same restaurants over and over multiple times, and it's like the people are just doing their jobs. They don't even want to know your first name. I guess maybe it's always been that way, but always dreamed of fitting in some kind of clique somewhere in some time through life, belonging to something. And I've tried a few times, but I've never found that clique, that place of belonging outside the military when I was in it. That felt like a clique, I guess. And the military as a whole felt like family at times, but it was hard. It wasn't easy. I guess what I'm saying is it went the right click for me over time. So I got out, and I was lonely, even surrounded around people, and I had relationships. So I got into my first relationship when I was in the Navy, which was my second stint. Army was my first stint. in 3 years there, and I didn't have any relationship with a woman there. Not to say I didn't spend time with women, but I didn't have a relationship. I didn't get a relationship till my midway point in the Navy, and that lasted 8 years. And then I ended up married. That lasted a year, and my second marriage lasted almost 19 years. But now I'm in my late 50s, and I have no family connections anymore. I mean, I have a mother, but she has her own life. She lives in Maui most of the time, and what times she does show up, she drives me crazy with her endless dusting and stories about cleaning house. That's all she ever talks about, really. So we have this kind of rocky relationship most of the time when we're around each other. We could talk really well on the phone or on Messenger. She loves Messenger. But as far as like interpersonal communication, when we're together, it's just not the same as if we were apart, when we're apart, just talking on the phone, thousands of miles away from each other. Then she could listen really well and she could talk really well. But when we're together, it's like we bat heads and we're on opposing teams. It just doesn't make any sense to me, but that's the nature of our relationship. So I chose this life again here, and it's a lonely life. I'm a lonely guy. I don't make friends easy because I don't want casual friendship. I mean, I do, but I don't. I mean, casual friends ain't worth shit, let's face it. They're only in your lives if you're gonna do something for them sometimes, or I've had casual friends and that's all they want, like a handout or something. You know, hey, can you move me? Hey, can you buy me lunch? Hey, can you? I guess I'm talking mainly about the women, but it's just nothing real behind it. So I just completely gave up on that. So I made myself even a loner because of that. So I knew now I do the online thing for the Philippines. I joined a bunch of Facebook group sites, and back when COVID first started, and I contacted a lot of Filipinos that made them my Facebook friends. Literally thousands actually are my Facebook friends, but I only talked to a handful. And at first I was really enthusiastic about it, but I found there were a lot of scammers out there, a lot of fake people. But then I met some really um, good ones. I met a handful of good ones, and I kept them close. I still do, and I don't care if I get in a relationship with one of them in the sense that they think I'm going to break it off talking to the others. I wouldn't stop ever doing that. The other ones became like my sisters, actually one of them primarily became my sister. I won't mention her by her name, but she knows who she is, and I don't care whoever I get with romantically or otherwise. That girl will always be my sister, and whoever I get with will have to understand that. If they they can go to hell. I can be by myself. I'm by myself now anyway, so I'm fixing to go through a transition. The Philippines ain't reopening anytime soon, and I'm tired of this life. This van life is lonely, and I think it's killing me. I'm losing my spirit and my will to even get out. I've been in this van for 12 hours. It's been pretty comfortable. I'm parked against a building, so I got a little bit of shade. Another hour or two, it's going to be unbearable, though, but I just have no ambition to face the world now. But I've applied for another job, and I'm going to take it when I get it. It means taking off. It means giving up the van life because I'm going to be living out of a big rig. I don't know if I'm okay with that, but I plan to do it so I could try to get ahead financially a little bit and give up work after I put away enough money and take an early retirement. And when the Philippines opens, It's going to be my new. Sorry about my stomach. I'm starving. Anyway, that's going to be my new thing in life. Will I ever do van life again? Who knows? Maybe. Maybe I'll do it in the Philippines. This channel ain't going nowhere. I get very few comments on this channel. No interaction with anybody. No lasting connections with anybody or any real growth out of the channel. It's slowly grown over time, but still pretty small. And the only channels that are popular are overly made to emphasize a superficiality of van life, like it's some grand adventure, and really, it's not, guys. I mean, I've been on jaunts all the way to the desert, during the winter time and all that stuff, and I've been on big trips in the van, but that's what everybody wants to see, I guess. I don't know what they want to see. I don't even know what they want to hear, and I don't really care anymore. It just feels pointless. It's not leading anything real as far as, I don't know, real people. I met people and it was all just superficial. No lasting friendships. No people you want to make friends for the rest of your lives. It was just like in passing, you would talk to somebody briefly or something. Like when you go on a hike and people are really friendly. It's like that. That's how it has been. Nothing lasting. No exchange of numbers. No exchange of like, your life is interesting. I want to hear more about it, kind of thing. And it's a very impersonal kind of world now. It just feels that way to me. My only personal connections in life seem to be the Filipinas that I talk to, my best friend, and occasionally my mom. Other than that, I don't really care about nobody. I really don't. I mean, I'm not trying to be rude, but it's the truth. I mean, I could talk to anybody. I'm capable of that, but I just don't care because I don't feel like anybody else does anymore. They don't care enough. They got their own problems. We all do. I'm not trying to be a baby. I'm just saying that amongst the homeless and what people I see doing car dwelling, there's no personal connection. They hang out amongst themselves, amongst the homeless, but what I've encountered amongst the homeless is not something I want to be part of. And the other car dwellers, they stick to themselves. It's not a community, guys. Maybe it is on Facebook, but Facebook ain't real. It's mostly fake bullshit. So, I'm sorry about being a downer, but if you don't like it, well, leave comments and then leave the channel if you like. I really don't give a damn. This channel ain't monetized, never will be, and I don't give a fuck. I earn my money on my own, so if you don't like it, I guess, take it somewhere else. That's all I gotta say. I'm just gonna keep it real, and whatever I feel like saying at any point in time, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it the way I want to say it from now on, and do what I want to do. I guess I always have, anyway. But you guys enjoy the little curtain and blackout episode of my Van Life Daily, the Van Life River Dog, just musing about life in general. Anyway, if I live long enough, I'll get to the Philippines. I've been there, but at the time when I was there, I never wanted to go back. I was burnt out on the whole scene the Navy brings to the Philippines. But I'm going to go there and create my own scene, a whole different kind of way of life than what I was used to in the military or what I'm used to here. I'm going to do it different. All right, guys. Later. Bye.